Hello YouTubers, this is La Panamanian. Some of you might know me from Instagram or possibly Facebook. I was just here home and not really doing anything, and I had a friend of mine who's also Panamanian write me a message on Facebook, and he told me about this Panamanian tag. I've never really heard about this. I've seen other people do tags for other things, but it really interests me, of course. I'm Panamanian, what can I say? There's about 9 questions that I have to answer, and I just think it would give you guys an insight on who I am and where I come from and my Panamanian pride. Okay, the first question is my last time in Panama. I was actually in Panama 3 weeks ago. I went to go visit my tia and visit some family and friends and things like that, and I loved it. It was so beautiful. I love Panama. I love everything about it. I saw the way the city has changed. They have, the people are basically the same. There's people driving like maniacs, using their horn. I'm actually planning on going back in September. I love it so much. I want to move back, regardless of the fact that I love the United States too, of course, but I'm always gonna love Panama, and I think I'm ready for this decision in my life. Okay, the second question, the dish I enjoy the most. I'm a picky eater, so I don't really eat that much food. I eat meat, mainly chicken. When I went to Panama, I tried these empanadas over near, let me see, what was the name of that place? I can't even remember. Forget it, it doesn't matter. I ate these amazing empanadas in this little family-owned store, and they were the best things I've ever eaten the whole time I was in Panama. Empanada de queso. And con pollo también, creo. Yo no sé. Okay, the third one was the item that best describes the Panamanian culture. Okay, I have a lot of Panamanian things in my room around my house. I live alone now, so I don't have as many as I did when I still lived at my parents' house. But let me see, a couple of the things I have, I know you can see in the reflection of my TV, I have a huge Panamanian flag right there on the wall. I love it. That's the first thing people see when they come in my room is the Panamanian flag, and I also have one in my car. Oh, and I have one right here too. A little Panamanian flag. I have these Panamanian hat. It says Panama on it because I wanted the flag, but they didn't have it, unfortunately. They had every other country except Panama. I also have my little Panamanian bracelet that I do wear sometimes when I go out of the house. I have this little thing that I bought from the Cuna, the little turtle that I bought the last time I was there in Panama. I got this when I went to Gamboa. And this, I love it. I was going to give it to my mom, but I fell in love with it. It is a toucan made out of wood, carved by the Indians there in a tribe near Gamboa. I have this. I believe it's a pen holder because it has a little hole right here, but I love it. It just reminds me of the beauty of Panama, and everything about Panama is beautiful. There are some bad places, but the majority of it is just magnificent. I also have this. This is the Bridge of the Americas, and it has the Panama with all the provinces here on it. I love it to death. You know, I always show my friends this when they come over because they don't understand that Panama's not jungle. Panama's not Indians with these harpoons ready to stab you. It's actually a city, actually a beautiful place, even though we do have Indians. Okay, the next one is, do I speak Spanish? And for me to say a phrase. I do speak Spanish. I spoke Spanish my whole life. So let me see, what phrase? Que sopa mi gente, ¿cómo están? Estoy aquí diciéndole sobre mi orgullo de Panamá, como yo soy panameña. Okay, let me see. What part of Panama am I from? Okay. My mother is from Rio Bajo, which is not a very good area. My father's not Panamanian, he's Puerto Rican, which explains the mixture of the accents. I kind of talk like a Puerto Rican sometimes. I personally am Chiricana, from David. And when I go to Panama, I'm going to be going to the city, possibly via España. But I love Panama. Completely everything about it. Just amazing. I'm not trying to sound redundant. My fritura choice. I don't like to eat fried food. And I'm sorry, my Panamanian people. I know you guys are like, what? What do you mean she doesn't eat fried food? Yeah. I do. Like, oh, you know what? I lied. Patacone. That is amazing. Please do not get me started on patacones. I love them. They are my food of choice. I can eat them breakfast, lunch, dinner. Con queso encima. It's the best part. Number 7. What is my preference? El 99, el Rey, or el Machetazo? I have to say el Rey. I grew up with that store. When I went to Villa España, there was a store right around the street, and I went there to buy everything, so definitely el Rey. 1 to 3 things that non-Panamanians wouldn't know about Panama. A lot of non-Panamanians would not know that Panamanians are mixed with Jamaican. We have African roots, and there are a lot of very, 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 very dark Panamanians, and especially in the areas como like Colón and the city. So another thing they wouldn't know, we are very family oriented. Here in the States, I have to say that people, they don't eat with their family. They tend to go and watch TV when they eat dinner. They don't spend that much time with their family. They're more independent at a younger age. But in Panama, everything is family. Everything is you do with your family. Family comes first, and your friends and everything comes after. Another thing you might not know about Panama is that Panama was a part of Colombia before, and we got independence in 1903. So just, we got our independence through the States, but not a lot of people know that Panama wasn't always there, that before it was a part of Colombia. My favorite part about Panama. I do not have a favorite part. Everything, todo. Me encanta de Panama. I love it. I would not change my heritage for the world if I had the choice to be from anywhere else in the world. I would not pick any other place. Panama is beautiful, from the people to the culture to nature, to the animals, the sloths, the toucans, the everything. And I'm actually getting a little sad talking about Panama because I love it and I miss it so much, and I miss my family, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Me voy para allá. Muy pronto to see you. Okay, well, that is the Panamanian tag. If you are Panamanian, please feel free to make your own video. Do it yourself. With all the questions, I will have them in the description box. And Viva Panama! Woo! Viva Panama! Bye.